As the Dow briefly dropped more than 1,500 points, one of the biggest trading days we've seen in a long time. Here's a look at the final numbers. Let's jump right into the trading day now with Alan Nuckman of Agora Financial. Alan, that move by the Dow, historic with that 1,500 plus plunge yesterday. The VIX making one of its biggest rises ever in a single day. How do you come into a trading day?
Well, you've got to look at it. This is a profit-taking plunge right now, the way I look at things. Yes, we had a negative week last week, but we made all-time highs the Friday before. Now we want to see where we are on a weekly basis as this week sorts itself out. But you did see that VIX explosion continue. But let's remember, we've been above 20 now a handful of times in the last 7 times in the last 3 years. So let's see how things follow through or fail to follow through. But as it stands right now, this unwind is simply giving back the gains from 2018.
At what point do people come in and buy the dip?
That's the tough question. Depends on your time horizon and your outlook. Now, a lot of people said they wanted to buy on a 5% decline. We're there, obviously, but human nature is that people don't want to be buying when the market's falling. You've got to stick to your plan and understand the big picture, when you're going to need that money and what kind of expectations you have for the market.
But the cash is there. The cash is on the sidelines.
Right.
People
a lot of people have been trying to be patient, waiting for this pullback to happen. Now it's here. Is this the opportunity? I always say that volatility is opportunity, and take advantage of it.
And a time to maybe check on some bargain buys potentially for some people out there.
Right. It was a very unique day yesterday. Finally, we had the bond market, which started this whole thing, the bond sell-off. We made new lows and had higher close. That could be the beginning of a bottom in bonds, and finally a flight to quality. So I'm looking at TLT, which is the 20-year ETF. Looking at some calls there because I thought interest rates rise got overdone. So I'm looking at some June options. I'm looking for the 115 calls for June. Those are trading for about $700. We've declined from 129 down to 119. So if we can get up to that midpoint of this recent decline here, then that option should gain about 50%.
Thank you and have a great trading day.
Thank you.